Monday, August the 30th, the election yesterday came with some surprises and also some quite expected results. What struck you the most?
Well, obviously the poor showing of the New Politics Party.
You expected them to have done better?
We expected them to win at least a couple of seats, but as we know, the party failed to win any seat at all.
So the Democrats came big. The Pheu Thai Party did not manage to keep the number of seats they had before in the city assembly and the district assemblies.
Yes, and that could be due to the exodus of certain candidates from the Pheu Thai camp to the Democrat Party. At least 5 or 6 candidates have moved from the Pheu Thai Party to the Democrat, and they all won these elections.
So is it based on party, the voting, or was it still the personalities?
Well, we believe that it has some have to do with both. Certain some results have to do with each party preparation when it comes to canvassing, because this local election has a lot to do with how the party is prepared at the very grassroots level. But also we have heard that the party affiliation is play a big role in this election too.
So what are some of the reasons to explain the failure of the New Politics Party to win any seat at all? It's not a good beginning for a new party.
Well, I mean, mostly is, I think, we believe that it has to do with the party blurry leadership issue, which affect the logistic preparation of the party. They lack the logistic push. Because in this local, very grassroots election, all they need is a good logistic push. Without a clear-cut leadership, the party failed on this respect too. And the party also have to deal with some kind of a opposite fever in this election, we believe. The party leaders, Kun Sonthi and other executive of New Politics, went all out against the Prime Minister before the election, which draw the line for the voters, either him or us. Which means that instead of us having won some sympathy or some ambiguous decision from voters, the party draw the line, which affected the decision.
Well, in the beginning, people thought that the New Politics Party and the Democrats could somehow be an alliance in this election.
Yes, that's what we expected too.
Yeah, but then something happened, and Sonthi Limthongkul of the PAD came out to attack Abhisit
very strongly over the past 2 weeks.
That's right, sort of drawing the line, the battle line between Abhisit and Sonthi, of course, meaning the Democrats and the New Politics Party.
Yes, and we believe that affects decisions of certain voters who might have been tempted to vote for New Politics, but they may feel that if they vote for New Politics, they would be considered anti-Abhisit.
But some people believe in the beginning that the New Politics Party could sort of, take away some of the votes for the Democrats. Did it happen?
No. Considering the number of votes, they failed quite big time here in this election. Their support virtually non-existent in certain constituencies.
So the two main reasons for the failure of New Politics Party is the ambiguous leadership, and the all-out battle against the Democrats.
Yes, and another thing I think it's related to the leadership issue is this is a very new party, and when it comes to this local election, they need a good grassroots canvassing system. And this the Democrat and the Pheu Thai Party have advantage in this aspect. And the newcomer, it would be easier for a national election because you got a higher turnout, a lot of people go to vote, and you don't need to count on a good canvassing system.
And also the voter turnout of 42% was more or less the same as 4 years ago. So means that the new party did not push people out of the house to vote.
Yeah,
did not attract enough new voters.
They try to do it. They over the past last week before the election, they try to urge the people to go out.
Is that the slogan? Come out, come out.
Yes, but
it didn't.
apparently that did not happen.
So there will be a lot of soul searching for the new politics parties to do, and obviously some lessons will be learned.